While spending a weekend up near the Swanee River, I located a mesic flatwood in the Twin Rivers State Forest. While this forest was located in North Florida, flatwoods can be found throughout the southeastern United States, and they make up over 50% of the forest type in Florida. If you live in Florida, you probably can recognize a flatwood ecosystem characterized by flat topography, sandy soils, an open pine overstory, and a scrub-like understory. Typical plant species found include but are not limited to slash pine, loblolly pine, Chinese tallow, dogwood, gallberry, water oak, laurel oak, cabbage palm, saw palmetto, persimmon, and wax myrtle. At this site, there was a pretty clear stratification of an understory with saw palmetto and gallberry, a midstory of mixed hardwoods, and a overstory of pines. The soils of these forest types are moderate to well-drained fine sands. The sandy soil has low organic matter and low amounts of available nutrition. At my site, the soil supporting the plants were spodosols, but this can vary from place to place. The hydrology of this site could vary as the poorly drained soil can lead to some reservoir of water during wet seasons. But generally speaking, flatwoods are more dry, flat areas. Common disturbances are like those in other forest ecosystems: fire, development, logging, and disease and pests. Fires are common in these ecosystems as the pines are evolutionarily tolerant of fire, and many plant species are fire dependent. It was apparent that there was a controlled burn within the last year at this site, indicated by charred trees, dying hardwoods, and regenerating saw palmettos. Flatwoods can fall to human development. Creating infrastructure for humans, including housing, roads, etc., can cause disturbance to the forested lands. The same can be said for logging, as machinery used disrupts the ecosystem as well as the removal of trees. While fire can be a disturbance, it can also be used to manage the ecosystem. Prescribed fires can reduce fire fuel loads and reduce the risk of wildfire. This aids in reducing competition, returning nutrients to the soil, and removing unwanted species. Other management practices include use of herbicide to remove unwanted plant species and logging to thin or manage the timber. Thinning was evident at this stand. These may have been conducted to aid in the services that the forest provides to the community. Many people are permitted to hunt deer on this land, and management of the understory and the species composition can aid in the hunter's success. In addition to recreational services, these forests can act as a carbon sink, reducing the amount of CO2 in the atmosphere.